Imagine walking into a forest as a child, each step revealing something extraordinary. A strange insect, a hidden brook, the way sunlight filters through the leaves. The world felt infinite, filled with mysteries waiting to be uncovered. But when was the last time you felt that same sense of awe? And why does it slip away as we grow older? Wonder, at its core, is the experience of encountering something so profound that it momentarily breaks through the mundane. It's the shiver that runs down your spine when you look up at the stars and realize how small you are in the grand scheme of things. It's the gasp of astonishment when you learn that octopuses have 3 hearts, or that trees communicate through underground networks. Psychologists describe wonder as a positive emotion triggered by vastness, a feeling that can shift our perspectives and expand our understanding of the world. But wonder isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a powerful force that shapes how we see and engage with life. Studies suggest that experiencing wonder can boost creativity, reduce stress, and even make us more compassionate. Think about the last time you stood in awe of something. A breathtaking view, a stirring piece of music, or an act of kindness. In that moment, didn't life feel fuller, richer, more connected? Historically, humanity has been drawn to wonder as a catalyst for discovery and progress. The great explorers who ventured into uncharted lands, the scientists who unraveled the mysteries of the universe, the artists who sought to capture the sublime, all were driven by a sense of wonder. In fact, some of our greatest achievements, from mapping the stars to creating timeless works of art, have their roots in this emotion. Yet wonder is increasingly rare in our modern lives. In a world saturated with instant information and constant distractions, we often trade curiosity for convenience, mystery for certainty. We scroll past miracles, forgetting to pause, to notice, to feel. But here's the good news. Wonder isn't gone. It's just waiting to be rediscovered. So what if we could rekindle that childlike curiosity and see the world as if for the first time? What if wonder wasn't just an emotion, but a skill? A way of looking at life that we could practice and cultivate. In this video, we'll explore why we lose wonder, how it shapes our lives, and most importantly, how we can bring it back. Because in a world filled with challenges, wonder might just be the antidote we need. At first glance, wonder might seem like an abstract, almost mystical feeling, but science reveals it to be a deeply rooted psychological phenomenon. When we experience awe or wonder, our brain undergoes fascinating changes. The default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for self-referential thinking, quiets down, while regions associated with curiosity and empathy light up. In essence, wonder momentarily silences our ego, allowing us to feel connected to something greater than ourselves. This connection isn't just a fleeting benefit, it has measurable effects on our well-being. Researchers have found that moments of wonder can lower cortisol levels, reducing stress and anxiety. They can also increase serotonin and dopamine, those feel-good chemicals that lift our mood and inspire creativity. A study at UC Berkeley even showed that awe can make people feel more generous and less self-focused, fostering a sense of unity and compassion. But why do we lose wonder as we grow older? One explanation lies in how our brains develop. As children, everything is new, and our brains are wired to explore and absorb information. Each experience feels vast and unfamiliar, sparking a constant state of awe. As adults, however, our brains prioritize efficiency. We begin to rely on patterns and routines, processing the world through a lens of familiarity. The result? We stop noticing the extraordinary in the ordinary. Modern life compounds this loss. In an era of endless scrolling and constant notifications, our attention is fragmented. We're bombarded with information, yet we rarely pause to reflect. Even extraordinary experiences like watching a rocket launch or seeing a rare species can be dulled by the sheer volume of content we consume. The very tools that connect us to the world can also numb us to its wonders. But here's the twist. Wonder isn't just something that happens to us. It's something we can actively cultivate. Studies suggest that practicing mindfulness can help us tune into the present moment, making us more open to awe. Similarly, spending time in nature, gazing at the stars, or even engaging in creative pursuits can reignite that sense of childlike curiosity. In one experiment, participants who wrote about awe-inspiring experiences felt happier and more connected weeks later, a testament to wonder's lasting impact. So what does this mean for us? It means that wonder isn't lost. It's hidden, waiting beneath the layers of routine and distraction. And by understanding the science behind it, we can take steps to bring it back into our lives. Because wonder isn't just a luxury. It's a necessity, a reminder of what it means to be human in a world that's far more extraordinary than we often allow ourselves to see. If wonder is the key to feeling more connected, creative, and alive, how can we rediscover it in the midst of our everyday lives? The good news is, wonder doesn't require grand adventures or rare experiences. It's not limited to gazing at the Milky Way or standing before a great masterpiece. In fact, some of the most profound moments of wonder can be found in the simplest of things, if we know how to look. One of the first steps to rediscovering wonder is to embrace curiosity. Ask questions about the world around you, even if they seem trivial. Why does the moon always show the same face to Earth? How do trees communicate through underground networks? Curiosity has the power to transform the mundane into the extraordinary, revealing layers of complexity and beauty we often overlook. It's no coincidence that children who are endlessly curious also seem to live in a constant state of awe. Another way to reignite wonder is by intentionally slowing down. In our fast-paced world, we rush from one task to the next, rarely pausing to truly observe. But when we slow down, we create space to notice the details. The intricate patterns of a leaf, the way sunlight dances on water, the subtle emotions in a stranger's face. By becoming fully present in the moment, we open ourselves up to the possibility of awe. Nature, too, is a powerful source of wonder. Studies show that spending time in natural settings can reduce stress and increase feelings of awe and gratitude. Whether it's a walk through a forest, watching a sunrise, or simply sitting beneath a tree, nature has a way of reminding us of our place in the grand tapestry of life. It reconnects us to the rhythms of the earth, grounding us while simultaneously lifting our spirits. Creative pursuits also offer a path to wonder. Writing, painting, or playing music can help us see the world from new perspectives, breaking through the monotony of routine. Even something as simple as journaling about moments of awe can amplify our sense of wonder. By reflecting on these experiences, we train our minds to seek them out more often, creating a positive feedback loop. Finally, wonder can be cultivated through gratitude. When we take time to appreciate the people, places, and moments that bring us joy, we begin to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present, revealing a world rich with beauty and possibility. Rediscovering wonder isn't about changing the world around us. It's about changing how we see it. By cultivating curiosity, presence, and gratitude, we can transform our daily lives into a canvas for awe. Because wonder isn't something we've lost. It's something we've simply forgotten how to notice. Why does wonder matter? Beyond its immediate effects on mood and creativity, wonder has the power to fundamentally change how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. It reminds us that we are part of something vast, interconnected, and deeply mysterious, a perspective that can be both humbling and empowering. When we experience wonder, it often shifts our focus from the self to the bigger picture. This shift, known as the small self, has profound psychological benefits. By feeling part of something larger, we're more likely to act with kindness, generosity, and a sense of responsibility toward others and the planet. Wonder, in this way, fosters a sense of unity and empathy that transcends individual concerns. Wonder also inspires resilience. In times of uncertainty or hardship, moments of awe can provide comfort and perspective. They remind us that life is both fragile and resilient, filled with challenges but also with beauty and possibility. For many, wonder becomes a source of strength, a reminder that even in the darkest moments there is light to be found. Perhaps most importantly, wonder reconnects us with the joy of simply being alive. It's easy to get caught up in the complexities and absurdities of existence, but wonder cuts through the noise. It brings us back to the present, grounding us in the experience of life itself. It's a reminder that no matter how small or fleeting, each moment is a gift. But wonder isn't just an individual experience, it's a collective one. When we share stories of awe, whether through art, science, or conversation, we create connections that transcend differences. We remind each other of our shared humanity and the incredible world we inhabit together. In this way, wonder becomes a bridge, uniting us in curiosity, appreciation, and hope. As we conclude this exploration of wonder, let's pause to reflect. When was the last time you felt truly awed? What would happen if you allowed yourself to see the world with fresh eyes, as if for the first time? The truth is, the world hasn't changed. It's as wondrous as it's always been. What's changed is how we look at it. But wonder is always within reach, waiting to be rediscovered. So let's make a pact, not to take life for granted, not to let the extraordinary become ordinary. Let's seek out wonder in the small, the vast, the seen and the unseen, because the power of wonder isn't just in what it shows us, it's in how it transforms us.